All right, so if you're listening to this, you're probably wondering how this whole AI thing is going to shake things up
Yeah,
for your business.
definitely.
Maybe even open up some completely new opportunities.
Absolutely.
Well, you came to the right place.
Yeah, this is it.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into Meta's big plans
Big plans.
for 2025, specifically their Llama 4 model,
Yeah.
and what it could mean for businesses like yours.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got excerpts from 2 articles here.
Okay, great.
Meta's ambitious AI leap. Zuckerberg outlines vision for 2025 from WebPro News
See that one?
and the future of AI with Llama 4, a landmark year ahead.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
We'll unpack how Meta's advancements might actually translate into new revenue streams for you,
Okay.
specifically through niche AI services.
Very interesting. It's
Yeah.
exciting to see that Meta isn't just talking about
Yeah.
incremental improvements.
Right.
They're really aiming for a fundamental shift
Yeah.
in how we use AI,
Okay.
particularly with Llama 4.
Okay, so both articles kick off with Zuckerberg himself calling 2025 a defining year for AI.
Huge.
He's putting Llama 4 front and center,
Okay.
predicting it'll power Meta AI services for over 1 billion people.
Wow.
1 billion.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Think about that in terms of your business.
Yeah.
So let's say
Yeah.
you develop a niche AI service
Okay.
that integrates with Llama 4.
Right.
You'd potentially have access to a user base of that scale.
Wow.
Even capturing a fraction of that could be massive.
That's a huge potential market.
It is.
But what can Llama 4 actually do?
Right.
That's so different.
The article suggests Llama 4 is going to be a major leap forward,
Oh, yeah.
especially when it comes to
Yeah.
creating personalized content and
Yes.
digging deep into data analysis.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Personalization is a game changer
Big time.
for businesses.
Yeah.
It's all about making that genuine connection
We're all connected.
with customers.
For sure.
How would Llama 4 actually make that happen?
Yeah. Imagine this Llama 4 can analyze your customer profiles,
Okay.
their preferences, their past purchases,
Yeah.
even how they interact with your content,
Wow.
and use that to craft messages and recommendations
Yeah.
tailored just for them.
So you're not...
You're not blasting out the same
No.
generic message
Wait.
to everyone.
Got it.
It's all hyper-personalized.
So no more spray and pray marketing.
Exactly.
It's like having an AI whisperer crafting the perfect message for each person to really get their attention.
Exactly.
And it's not just about marketing.
No, it's not.
Llama 4 could also revolutionize data analysis.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Imagine extracting insights from datasets
Okay.
that were previously too massive or
Yeah.
complex to handle.
The complex,
That kind of in-depth analysis can lead to...
smarter decisions
Yeah.
across your entire business.
So Llama 4 can analyze tons of data
Mhm.
to create
Mm.
personalized content and extract actionable insights.
Ex-
What about the infrastructure to support all of this?
That's where Meta's investment comes in.
Okay.
They're building a 2GW plus data center,
Wow.
which is enormous.
Okay.
To put it in perspective,
Yeah.
it would cover a significant portion of Manhattan.
Wow. That's a serious commitment.
Yeah.
They're also planning to have over 1.3 million GPUs by the end of the year
That's a lot of GPUs.
and investing somewhere between $60 to $65 billion
Billion.
in capital expenditure.
Wow.
What kind of message does that send?
It's a clear signal
Yeah.
that Meta is all in on AI.
Right.
They're not just dipping their toes in the water.
They're going all in.
They're building an entire AI ecosystem.
Okay, but how can businesses outside of Meta
Right.
actually leverage this?
That's a good question.
What's in it for them?
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay,
This infrastructure could open doors for all sorts of new business models.
like what?
Imagine AI consulting services
Yeah.
where businesses can tap into Meta's expertise and technology to solve their unique challenges.
So instead of trying to build their own AI infrastructure
Exactly.
from scratch,
Yeah.
businesses could essentially outsource their AI needs to Meta.
That's the idea.
It's like having access to an AI powerhouse on demand,
Yeah,
and it goes beyond just consulting.
it does.
Meta could also help businesses develop custom AI models
Yes,
that are fine-tuned to their specific industry and challenges.
absolutely.
So a company could get a bespoke AI solution,
Right.
leveraging Meta's expertise in infrastructure
Yeah.
instead of trying to adapt a one-size-fits-all model.
Exactly.
And there's one more development that could really change the game.
Oh, really?
Meta's AI engineer.
An AI engineer.
That sounds pretty futuristic.
It is.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg mentioned they're working on an AI
Okay.
that will actually contribute to their research and development.
So an AI building AI.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so what does that actually mean for the future of AI development?
It's difficult to say for certain at this point, but it definitely suggests a future
Okay.
where AI plays an even more active role in shaping its own evolution.
Shaping its own.
It could lead to incredibly specialized and sophisticated AI services.
So what we're seeing is just the tip of the iceberg.
I think so.
The potential applications of Llama 4 and Meta's investment are vast.
Yeah.
We haven't even started talking about the specific ways different industries could be affected,
Right.
or the potential new business models that could emerge.
Absolutely. This is a deep dive.
Yeah.
And we've only just begun to explore the possibilities.
We have.
But before we go any further,
Okay.
what's caught your attention so far? What's sparking your imagination?
For me, it's the sheer scale of Meta's ambition.
Yeah.
Building that massive infrastructure, developing Llama 4,
Yeah.
and even creating an AI engineer.
Wow.
They're clearly going all in on AI.
I agree.
Yeah.
The potential for disruption and innovation is huge.
It is.
It really feels like we're on the cusp of something transformative.
This is definitely a conversation we need to keep having.
For sure.
So let's dive back in
Okay.
and explore some of these possibilities in more detail.
Sounds good. You know, it's like we're in the early days of the internet again.
Oh, yeah.
Like, back then, just having a website was a big deal.
Yeah.
But as the internet evolved,
Right.
it wasn't enough just to have a website.
No.
Businesses had to figure out
Yeah.
how to actually use it strategically
Right.
to connect with customers, build a brand,
Uh,
and drive sales.
now with AI, it feels like we're at a similar turning point.
I think so.
It's not enough to just sprinkle a little AI
Right?
into your business.
Yeah.
You need a real understanding of how to harness its power
Yeah, for sure.
to change the way you operate the products you offer
Right.
and ultimately your bottom line.
And that's why Meta's investment in infrastructure is so crucial. They're not just building tools.
Yeah.
They're creating an entire ecosystem
Right.
that businesses can plug into.
So it's like they're laying the groundwork for an AI app store
Yeah, like an app store.
where businesses can find the resources they need
Right.
to thrive in this new world.
That's a good way to think about it. And like
Yeah.
any platform,
Right.
there will be those who succeed and those who get left behind.
Uh-huh.
The businesses that figure out how to use this platform effectively,
Okay.
build the right connections, and create real value
Yeah.
within this ecosystem will be the ones that come out on top.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm a business owner listening to this.
Okay.
And I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, maybe even a bit of FOMO.
Uh-huh.
What are some practical steps I can take
Yeah. What can we do?
to make sure I'm not falling behind in this AI revolution?
Well, the first step is to educate yourself.
Okay.
Take some time to understand the basics of AI,
Right.
the different types of solutions out there,
Okay.
and how they can be applied to your specific industry or business.
So knowledge is power. Where can businesses go to find these resources?
There are tons of options available these days.
Like what?
Online courses, articles, books.
Yeah.
You can even find great podcasts that cover AI in an accessible way.
So once you have a good grasp of the fundamentals, what's next?
Then you can start thinking about
Yeah.
how AI can be integrated into your business.
Okay.
What are the specific challenges you're facing?
Okay.
Where do you see the most potential for growth?
So you're saying to really analyze your business
Right.
and identify those areas
Yes.
where AI could have the biggest impact.
Exactly.
Could AI help you automate certain processes,
Yeah.
improve customer service,
Uh-huh.
personalize your marketing efforts,
Right.
make better use of your data?
All of that.
Once you've identified those opportunities,
Yeah.
you could start looking for the right AI solutions to address them.
Absolutely.
And that's where Meta's infrastructure could come in,
Yeah,
right?
that's one option.
Yeah.
Businesses could partner with them to develop custom AI models or tap into their expertise through consulting services.
So Meta's definitely an option.
They are.
They're positioning themselves as a major player
Definitely.
in the AI space.
Yeah.
And they have a lot to offer businesses.
It seems like this is a big shift for businesses.
It is.
It's not just about adopting new technology, it's about adopting a whole new way of thinking.
You're absolutely right.
I think so.
AI requires a different mindset,
It does.
a different approach to problem solving.
For sure.
It's about being more data-driven,
Yeah.
more experimental,
Yeah.
more willing to embrace change.
So it's about being agile, adaptable,
Right.
and always willing to learn new things.
Exactly.
The world of AI is constantly evolving.
It is.
So businesses need to be able to keep up with the pace of innovation.
Keep up.
It's like surfing.
Okay.
You have to constantly adjust and adapt
Wow.
to stay on top of the wave.
Okay, so we've talked about the importance of education, identifying opportunities and being adaptable.
Right.
But let's get a little more specific.
Okay, sure.
You mentioned earlier that Llama 4 is expected to be a game changer
It is.
when it comes to personalized content and data analysis.
Yeah, huge.
You elaborate on that?
Sure, let's start with personalized content.
Okay.
Imagine being able to tailor your marketing messages,
Okay.
product recommendations, even your website layout to each individual customer.
Wow.
No more generic blasts.
Yeah.
It's all about delivering the right content
Okay.
to the right person at the right time.
That sounds incredible.
It is.
But how does Llama 4 actually make that level of personalization possible?
One of the key advancements in Llama 4
Okay.
is its ability to analyze massive amounts of data and identify patterns that would be impossible for humans to detect.
So it's not just about crunching numbers.
It's not.
It's about finding the insights
Right.
hidden within those numbers.
Exactly. And those insights can be incredibly valuable.
Okay.
For example, Llama 4 could analyze a customer's past purchases,
Okay.
browsing history,
Yeah.
social media activity,
Wow.
and even their location data to predict
Okay.
what products they're most likely to be interested in.
It's like having a personal shopper for every single customer,
It is.
guiding them toward the products they'll love.
Exactly.
But what about data analysis beyond marketing?
Right.
How can Llama 4 be used in other areas of a business?
The possibilities are really vast.
Like what?
You could use Llama 4 to optimize your supply chain,
Okay.
predict equipment failure before it happens, or even identify fraudulent activity in real time.
So it's about using AI to not just react to problems,
Right.
but to anticipate them
Yeah,
and prevent them from happening in the first place.
exactly.
That's incredibly powerful.
It is, and Llama 4 is poised to take predictive analytics to a whole new level.
Okay, so we've covered personalized content and data analysis.
Yeah.
What about this AI engineer that Meta is developing?
Right, the AI engineer.
That's something that's really captured my imagination.
It's a fascinating concept, isn't it?
It is.
An AI that can contribute to its own development,
Right?
essentially building and improving itself.
It sounds almost like science fiction.
It does a little bit.
What can we realistically expect from this AI engineer?
That's the question.
Will it be writing code, designing new algorithms, running experiments?
Yeah, who knows?
What's the vision here?
The specifics are still a bit unclear,
Okay.
but it seems like Meta's goal is to create an AI system that can not only execute tasks,
Right.
but also learn and adapt on its own.
So it's about AI becoming a more active participant in the development process.
Yes, exactly.
So it's not just about automation.
Right.
It's about AI contributing to the creative process.
Yeah.
Almost like a collaborator.
Like a partner.
That raises a lot of interesting questions.
It does. It makes you wonder about the nature of creativity.
Yeah.
The role of humans in an AI-driven world,
Right.
and the potential for truly groundbreaking innovation.
It's a bit like opening Pandora's box.
It is.
We're unleashing a force that could fundamentally change
Yeah.
how we think about technology and its place in society.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
It's both exhilarating and a little bit daunting.
It is.
But it's a conversation we need to be having.
We do.
As AI becomes more sophisticated and more widespread,
Right.
we need to grapple with the implications of this technology.
It feels like we're explorers setting out into uncharted territory. We know there's a whole world of possibilities out there, but we're just starting to map it all out.
And with each step, we take new challenges and opportunities emerge. It's a journey that requires a sense of adventure and a willingness to embrace the unknown.
So for businesses looking to navigate this exciting new landscape, what are some of the essential tools and techniques they need to succeed in the age of AI?
One of the most crucial elements is data AI algorithms are only as effective as the data they're trained on. Businesses need to make sure they have access to high-quality, relevant data to fuel their AI initiatives.
It's like building a house. You can have the best architects and contractors, but if the foundation is weak, the whole structure is at risk.
That's a great analogy. Data is the foundation of any successful AI strategy. It's not just about having a lot of data. It's about having the right data that's accurate, clean, and relevant to the problems you're trying to solve.
So it's about quality over quantity, and it's about understanding what data you need and how to use it effectively.
Absolutely, and that's where data scientists and AI specialists come in. They're the experts who can help you collect, organize, analyze, and interpret your data, turning it into actionable insights.
So building a strong AI team is essential. But it's not just about technical expertise, right? You also need people who can bridge the gap between technology and business.
You need people who can translate the technical jargon into plain English, communicate the value of AI to stakeholders, and champion AI initiatives within the organization. They need to understand the strategic implications of AI and how it can be used to achieve business goals.
It's like having a translator between two different worlds. You need someone who can speak the language of both technology and business.
That's a perfect way to put it. Finding those AI evangelists is crucial because AI is not just about technology, it's about a cultural shift. It requires a different way of thinking, a different approach to problem solving.
So it's not just about adopting new tools, it's about adopting a new mindset. And that can be a challenge for some organizations.
It's not always easy, but the companies that can embrace this change, that can foster a culture of innovation and experimentation, are the ones that will thrive in the age of AI.
So it's about agility, adaptability, and a willingness to learn and evolve.
Exactly. The world of AI is constantly changing, with new breakthroughs happening all the time. Businesses need to keep pace with these advancements, always be learning, and adapt their strategies accordingly.
It's like surfing a wave. You have to constantly adjust your balance and movements to stay on top.
That's a great analogy. And just like with surfing mastering, the art of AI requires practice, perseverance, and a bit of courage. There will be wipeouts and setbacks, but the rewards for those who succeed can be enormous.
So to recap, for businesses looking to ride this wave of AI innovation, the key takeaways are build a strong data foundation, assemble a skilled and diverse AI team, foster a culture of innovation, and be ready to constantly learn and adapt.
That's a great summary. And most importantly, don't be afraid to experiment. The beauty of AI is that it allows us to test different approaches, try new things, and push the boundaries of what's possible.
So embrace the unknown, embrace the challenge, and embrace the opportunity. Because AI is not just about technology, it's about unlocking human potential.
Well said. I think we've reached the summit of our deep dive for today.
It's been an incredible journey filled with insights, perspectives, and some truly mind-boggling concepts.
I agree. And I hope our listeners have found it as engaging and thought-provoking as we have.
I have no doubt they have. But before we wrap up, I want to leave them with one final thought. We've talked a lot about the potential of AI to transform businesses, industries, and even society as a whole. But ultimately, the impact of AI will depend on the choices we make as individuals and organizations.
As you continue to explore the world of AI, remember that you have a role to play in shaping its future. Ask critical questions, challenge assumptions, and demand that AI be used responsibly and ethically.
Because AI is not just a tool, it's a reflection of who we are and what we value. It's up to us to ensure that it's used for good.
On that note, we'll say goodbye for now. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Meta's AI ambitions.
Until next time, stay curious, stay engaged, and stay ahead of the curve. The future of AI is in your hands.